All right, so let us get back into this. As of last time, within the city of Alcarat, you had been split up for various reasons. Grumble has visited the Church of Asmodeus and has come to certain deals with a succubus known as Seraphina. Along with this, Raphael still finds himself out within the Grand Bazaar itself, searching through its wares for particular items, both to sell and find for himself. Well, on the other hand, from last time, our dragonborn friend Jesse Jesse Wyoming had found themselves in quite a predicament, as Miss Carmine looks to you as you exit your house, as you see what looks to be you following after your golden dragonborn comrade, while Miss Carmine sees him following after you, again, going in the other direction. We re-enter into Santa Doom, within the slums of Alcarat.
Let's go! Let's fucking do this!
Is the music shifting? I really need to change how. Being weird. Hold up, one sec. But yes, as we're going back into this, within the slums of Alcarat itself, back by where your home was, as the strange runic markings have faded from the walls, as that humanoid silhouette that seems to have been ripped out of it is no longer to be seen, and you can see on one side, why am I forgetting his name? Cardinier,
Cardinier, yes.
heading to the right, being followed by what looks to be you, while on the left side, at the same time, it looks like Cardinier is following after you again, Jesse, heading in opposite directions of the slum itself. Miss Carmine looks to you. Well, this is certainly an oddity. Do you want right, or should I take left?
Okay. You take left, and I'll go right. Is that good?
Sounds like a plan. Don't get yourself killed now, don't you? As she turns to start chasing after the other two as they turn a corner.
Yeah, I haven't gotten this far to die right now.
Yeah,
And
kind of funny. But yes,
So
as
I
you
push
begin
to the
following them through, roll me an athletics check. As once again, Cardinier seems to be chatting with that other version of you. As you quite far away as they turn another corner, heading deeper into the slums.
Always one step away. He's gonna get fucking mauled to death. There we go. That is a 12. God damn it. What does a 12 get me?
A 12 means you fall behind, as you're unable to reach them as they turn in their corner as you see Cardinal facing you. After around 2 to 3 minutes of following them through the back alleys and the many walkways of the slums. Oh, what is it, Jesse?
What a what?
What is it, Jesse? I
Oh,
was just
like
making my
he's
way this way
asking.
in this direction.
Card, Gardener? You are
Yes?
Card. I just saw you. I'm going to narrow like my eyes. I'm like, so are you Cardonier?
Looks kind of affronted. Yes, that would be my name.
I immediately inside. I don't trust this skinwalker looking ass.
Roll
Oh
me
wow.
insight.
That is well that is going to get 13.
It definitely sounds like Cardinal. Same speech pattern, same robes as always.
Uh
He kind
who
of
were
meets
you
you
just
with his blue eyes. Yes?
who were you just following right now?
I don't know what you're talking about, truly. I was making this way in the direction because a small child was asking for help.
A small child was asking for help.
This is a slums. This is generally where we do missionary work.
Yes, but okay, I'm gonna look around. Is Miss Carmine around?
She went the other direction. She is currently not by
Shit,
you.
I'm alone, so that means I have no. I'm once again being gaslighted about like there's nothing wrong. So I just like go like, so you were just following a kid, and what did he wanted then?
Merely some gold and water. I provided such. I have a spare water skin on hand.
Cardinier, if you're really Cardinier, what happened last night? And I'm gonna like look at him deeply in the eyes.
You mean that of the strange man with the chains that tried to take you through a wall?
Cardinier! And I raise my arms. I go, it's you! And I hug him. My guard completely off guard. You scared me, Miss Carlin, and I saw another me walking, and you were following him, and I really thought you just got replaced.
I don't think I'd get to the place that easily, seriously.
Sure. Well, oh well, I guess I still owe you one. How about we go back to my house? I was supposed to close a few doors and then just leave, but with this whole thing, I kind of left in a hurry. How about we just get out of this area of the slums?
Very well.
I kind of like very fancily like make a motion. I go like, lead the way.
Roll me a perception check.
Immediately. Ooh, 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 ah, ooh, ah.
Do you even have a token?
14.
Where's your... You
I
don't
have
have
14.
a token.
No, he does not have a token. He never had one. We do have the drawings of Asmo. But that's it.
No, you had a token. We've had a token for you for ages. You just don't.
Oh, you
have a
mean
token.
me? Oh, yes, I do. I just for some reason Roll20 hates me and he doesn't want to have like I cannot even have my token of the Lizard Folk anymore. I just have nothing. It slaps me in the face and tells me, "Well, fuck you." Here, this is my token. Here.
No, it's already placed.
Oh, okay.
I have your token, dude.
Okay.
I just was asking why your token. Oh, it's connected to your character sheet. That's why. No, you don't have your character sheet in Roll20. That's why.
I mean, I do. It just doesn't let me do anything with it. It's called Igripriu Ako. I was supposed to be Jesse, Wyoming, but it didn't let me do anything, so I just decided to quit.
You didn't edit it? Because I have access to it right now.
I mean, it didn't let me put an image in it, which is pretty much what I wanted to have, so I just couldn't do anything about it. Right. Like Orc, my other character sheet, supposedly I used to have the Lyserfolk PFP that I have right now in that character sheet, but then I changed it for Jessen because the other one doesn't working, and then neither of both were working, so I just got nothing.
It's working
It-
just fine. Like,
Really? Well, I'm gonna try with both tokens again, and let's see if it works. In the meantime, yeah, you keep on going. Let's try with Orc. That's not the one I
as
wanted.
let's just figure this out because there's orc. Yeah, character sheet's here, working just fine. Did you go to edit and then put in the character? Because
No, I was trying to put the token, like the image token, and he was basically saying like, "Oh, this space is full. Pay me money to have feel full space." And I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, I'm not paying you money. I had this." Anyways, yes, let's go. I'll try to get this thing again, and I'll send you the snipping. I'll send a screenshot when he gives me the failure.
All right, very
If
well.
it loads.
As you are essentially making your way back, as you place your arm around that of Cardinier, you notice what looks to be a splattering of blood behind one of the boxes.
Are we already leaving?
Oh, you're already leaving. You're already beginning walking. You just notice it just barely as you almost step in it, and that's how you notice.
Do I see anything beyond just a little bit of blood? Or is
You
it like...
can't see any. You can see blood, and it seems to be trailing over to one of the boxes.
There is no blood.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's the blood, Jesse. Jesse's the blood.
Bro. I'm pretty sure Cardinier is dead. Anyways, I'm gonna continue then. I'm also going to get a little bit of distance in between me and Cardinier.
Alright. As you do so, Cardinier does seem to slow down. Everything alright, Jesse?
Oh, I'm just fine. Can you? I kind of checked around, like my pockets, like, oh, I think I forgot something, and you keep on going to my house. I'm gonna be in a moment. And I just turn around, and I quickly shuffle away back to the alleyway, try to see what the blood was going on. And
Yeah.
is that, does it work? Is
Roll me a persuasion check.
okay? I am not very the persuasive type. Let's see. Just need to get the fucking characters away. There you go. And that is going to be I don't know what I roll. That is, I think, a 16 plus. Whoa! That is going to be a 16. Whoa!
Alright. Yeah, he looks pretty convinced. Oh, alright. Sounds good. I'll stay right with you.
It's getting better and better. Okay, so as he gets convinced, I am gonna go check quickly on the boxes and see what the hell that was, because I do not trust what I just saw. People are acting very weird around me, and it feels like I've been dead ever since I stepped on that fucking boat. So I'm just gonna go open the box very carefully, hoping that a demon doesn't come out of the box and kills me.
Yep.
What do I see?
As you open up the lid, you see Cardinier.
I knew it.
Robe stripped from off him and covered in what looks to be horrific slashes and gashes. He still breathes though. He's not dead, which is more worrying. As basically a perception check with disadvantage.
For what purpose?
Trust.
I don't like that music that just came out, like Alien Isolation. What is that? 13. Okay, 13.
Alright, cool. Then we're switching perspectives. As please introduce yourself, my new friend. Our new friend to everyone. As you're currently making your way through the slums, just doing your rounds, checking on people, seeing if anyone is in need of saving. Many people stay out of your way, the many tieflings looking at you, but those who recognize you grant you small waves as you tip your head in their direction.
Bacon.
Alrighty. Also, just making sure, should I be seeing something other than like a
Well,
cover image?
Yes, you should be. My bad.
Yeah, because I was like,
There we
that's the thing that caught me most off guard. I'm like, I don't know when I'm joining. There you go. Okie dokie. So there is so basically just what's the word? My brain's blanking. Sorry about that.
This is like the worst moment. Please no.
I know. So basically you guys are in this alleyway. So basically, this giant looking pangolin is just walking through the streets. He's just making sure. Yeah. So he's just walking around. You can hear his footsteps thudding as he is a very heavy creature. He honestly is just looking around, making sure nothing's going awry, and he's seemingly trying to go to the outskirts of the city.
Yeah, currently staying within it. You're within the slums itself. Once again, many people are, staring at you a bit. Those who have heard of some of your exploits have give you a wave and a nod as you make your way through the many sandstone and cobblestone laden streets, through the large buildings that are essentially made of piled up sand and, well, that is held together by different forms of adhesive. Very rarely do you see wood, and most of it's covered in a beautiful array of different silks and tarps. And even within the slums itself, many carpets lay across the ground, stalls made of ragged cloths, and above, essentially a canopy of different colored cloths, providing shade to those who live here, along with a significant amount of overcrowding from that of barrels, people, animals, all sorts, and whole locations look like you have to literally climb over certain buildings to get to certain interior spaces. And all the while, as you make your way, roll me a perception check.
Already perception. Amazing first roll.
What was it? I'm getting to it. God damn it! Off to a good start. Off to a great start, even.
Yep, natural one. All right, so you're not going to hear anything. Oh, you're a large creature, correct? Or are you just
Medium, but I am 7'4".
Okay. Is this one of those like that they count as a large creature and
Yeah, for
Yeah,
the
fully?
for like holding more stuff and whatnot. That's the only thing they count as large for.
So essentially the player race minotaur. Okay, this is the thing.
Goliath.
I think that's kind of silly. I just not Goliath. That's for like minotaurs too.
I mean, Minotaurs
Minotaurs
also
and,
have...
and centaurs, even though they're supposed to be large creatures.
Actually, centaurs are the ones who I liked the least with that. Like, the fact that they're not large. Because they're literally supposed to be horse, not pony creatures, you know? So, yeah.
I've just been ruling for Sands of Doom that you're essentially just a large creature with all the benefits.
Okie dokie.
This is a
So you're the size of an ogre. That's funny.
Yep.
Oh my
massive
God.
pangolin. You should have control over that token. As yeah, Jesse. So with advantage, let's see. Oh, that's great.
What do you...
Natural 20, natural 20 to start the day. Full.
Okay. So, how much is it, DM? Just tell me the
Yeah,
goddamn.
as you look down, just trying to speak the card near, trying to essentially awaken your ally. You don't hear the footsteps behind you, but you do feel the fist that's now sprouting from your stomach.
Give me my stomach!
Yep, because
Holy
with
shit.
the max critical rules and the surprise attack from a doppelganger, that's before even rolling, that's 24 bludgeoning damage
Oh God. I'm
before
so
I even
glad.
roll.
That's so good that we don't have the rules that I have. Because how would we be already dead?
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's 10, and then for surprise attack, which is for 3d6, is let's switch music over a little bit. Don't know what's but there we go. It's playing. But yes, you're going to be taking 43 damage as once again a fist sprouts from your stomach.
I'm so glad I have dramatic music in my own end, because that means that Jesse is already dead. That is enough to. That is literally, how do you say, massive damage. That will do it. My massive damage threshold is 38. 43 will lead me to my doom. My sense of doom.
How much HP? What's your maximum hit points?
19. I need to sleep to get my level up, which basically leaves me with level 2 health, which a critical hit. Yep. Wait, is it
You're at
all
level-
combined? Wait. Okay, so the first attack is a 24. Hold on. Wait. I'm letting myself go. It's 2 attacks, right?
Nope, that's one attack.
Okay, I'm dead. If it's 1 attack, 48 total, then I'm like 43 total. I'm dead.
Hold on to Joshi for a little bit though, as you slump to the ground, impaled by a fist, as you hear in your ear as you're falling out of consciousness. It seems that you'll be quite fitting. As coming around the corner, you do see this as you're, even with your terrible perception, you were unable to perceive the attack before it happened, but you do see a man who is slowly shifting into pallid blue-black flesh that seems to be peeling off him, sloughing away golden scales into this amorphous blob of a humanoid with its hand through looks to be a human's ribs.
Oh. So as soon as I see this, I'm immediately going to like yell, "Hey!" And I'm gonna like actually start running at him.
All right,
He's
that will be
re-
initiative.
Alrighty. Let's see, what's my dexterity modifier? K. Is it just, let's see, where's turn order? So it's like just rolling another d20.
Yep. You should be able. Here, I'll add a turn. Roll a d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
There we go.
Alright, that's with your dex mod?
Yeah, I have a 0.
Alright, so you have a 9, and my good old doppelganger buddy over here. Is roll. Where is it? There it is. 17. Like that, not add to initiative. There we go. As you yell that out, a few guards, well, a guard, one of the few that are patrolling the region. What's going on? As he's further away, as you can see the man slough off the fist as it's literally pulled out. As you can see, a perfectly not spherical but gaping hole where his lower intestines used to be.
As soon as he sees that, he's just going to yell back to the guard, "We need a medic! Someone who can heal!"
Very well. You hear him whistle loudly as suddenly you hear more whistles kind of resounding further in the distance. As that's the
Okay.
beginning of
And then-
of the actual combat. As the doppelganger does turn around, look at you. You're not the one I'm looking for. He, on the other hand, will do just well. Step back and I don't have to break your neck.
I'm going to... Oh, this is going to be difficult. I'm immediately going to use... I still have a bonus action. I still have my actions, correct?
Correct.
Alrighty.
Just keep in mind that it's technically ahead of you on initiative, so it's acting first, but holding its action for the time being.
Okay. So then, currently I'm going to walk, let's see, 30 feet of movement, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I would be able to get to this tarp right here. So I'm going to use my bonus action to don my armor. I'm going to don everything from my arcane armory, so I'm going to don my scale mail and my shield. And then so then let's see, moving 30 feet. So there's gonna be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right here.
All right.
And then along with that, I'm going to say, it does not matter. I will make sure that they at least get healed.
Now, please. Take your leave now, Pangolin. Your species was strong is certainly not what I am after. I have been called by a different reason. Your last chance. Walk away.
Let's see.
Let's go
1,
to one side.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can get within range, but I can't tunnel. Because what's the ground look like?
Cobbled stone.
So it's not loose?
Nope.
Shit. Okay. Let's see. I'm not used to, what's it called? I can't think of the word. I'm not used to Roll20, so I'm just thinking, is there any way to make a cone or something? There it is. Okay. So honestly, okay. There we go. So 15.
Keep in mind, a cone originates from you, not from a.
Yep.
So keep that in mind.
So I'm going to make sure that let's see. What can I do here? I'm going to move closer just within.
Did you already? So you already used your action to move. So you used your action to move. Are you
Bonus action to don
Oh,
my
you're on.
armor. Yeah.
Okay.
So we use an action to move, not to, because I thought it was action, move, and
You-
bonus action.
You do have you have a movement action and a bonus action, but if you're needing to move again to get closer, that will be an action.
Okay. So yeah, then I can't do anything from here currently then?
Yep.
Okay. And then as he says last chance, he's gonna go, well, that chance was out the window by the time the shield came up. And then he's going to like put it in front of him.
Alright. Let me go
Epic.
grab another token as Miss Carmine returns from the other direction, yelling, "Jesse!
About
Where
time,
did
lady.
you go? I think I saw something. It wasn't you. It flickered. Would you happen to see, Miss? We're currently dealing with a situation. Oh well, answer my questions." As she starts pestering this guard, not knowing what's going on.
For
That's
once,
not-
lady. For once. Just to be here. Just walk
As,
in.
alright. If you don't look like you're walking away, the figure that's slowly becoming that of essentially a tall humanoid with two sallow eyes, black and purple flesh that looks slick and oily instead of that of a normal person's, is just going to walk up to you and then proceed to try to pummel you to death. As the figure shifting and morphing as you see as it runs towards you, mass from its upper body seems to slosh into its lower arm as it goes to slam you with a now oversized hand.
Oh god.
So 1 slam, 2 slam. No advantage for it, unfortunately.
Everybody gonna be hitting the flow.
Okay.
Yep, 7 bludgeoning damage. I'm presuming 12 doesn't hit your AC.
No, it does not.
All right. As it runs forward, missing once as it goes swiping over top of you with its oversized hand, only to bring it back around and almost like a rubber band snapping back, the fist slams into the back of your head before it retracts into its body, before the mass is redistributed across its form.
And I'm just making sure, just to get this out of the way. So a shield normally gives +2,
+2.
correct?
Correct.
And then from Shield Warrior, it says +1 bonus. So that
So
would mean
plus-
it's a 3.
+3.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just making sure. Yeah. And then if you're wielding shield with nothing else, you get +1 to attack rolls with your shield and to your AC. Because I would get the +2 from the shield and then +1 from that bonus, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so then let me redo my AC real quick, just in case. Because that's 16. That would be.
Yeah. During this time, Makara is going to let's get
Okay,
some more.
I know my new AC now.
music. Let's get some more action-packed music on for combat.
There we go. Okay, I got everything set up.
All right, sounds good. Switching music as combat begins. Makara hears the sound of someone's flesh being essentially smacked by an oversized mallet. Looks up. Well, it looks like you'll use this anyways, and sprints off towards your direction. As she turns the corner and sees, oh, who are you? What are you being attacked by? As she just kind of tilts her head, curiously.
I'm
as
going
she
to
asks
say, are you a healer?
Unfortunately not. Do keep in mind she goes to the side. She has to sprint to get there, and you see her literally tense her legs and jump up 10 feet. Up to
Someone,
this.
I'm gonna, as soon as I see her jump up, I'm gonna say, I'll hold them off. Someone over there has a gaping hole in their stomach.
Dude, I'm not getting out of here.
Yeah, you see her. You see her like place a hand over her eyes. Looks up. Oh, that's Mr. Jesse. Oh, there is a hole in his chest. Is that because of you? As he looks down to the. As she looks down to the figure. Indeed, I needed him, or his flesh in particular. Oh, that's rude. As she has to enter her turn there.
As what?
She has to enter her turn there. She
Okay.
has nothing else she can do in that turn because she has to sprint. Same time, guards are going to collapse inward.
Let's see. Okay.
The guards kind of crushing up. What's going on? As your massive form is unfortunately blocking their view of, the situation at hand.
I'm going to say, this person in front of me is wounding a civilian.
That's certainly not good. Come, move faster. There's more things to do. As they all just try to start rushing inward. As it is now your turn now. As the guards have moved, it is now just you.
I'm going to, let me see, because this spell is an action. Which one of these is a bonus action? Okay, so for my primary action, I'm going to attack it. So I'm going to, and just making sure, what, are they wearing any armor?
Nope, they are just blackened flesh.
Okay. Firebolt would not be a good idea in that sense. Okie doke, so I'm just gonna hit them with my shield, but I'm also gonna cast Spell Strike at the same time using a cantrip.
Alright, that works with even non-level spells, just to double check.
Yeah, it's a Shocking Grasp. That's what I'm gonna be using.
Got it.
And so, let's see. So I rolled to just make sure I have Spell Strike remembered properly. When you cast it. Melee, arcane, yep. Yeah, it's just making it a melee arc. Yep, okay. So, /roll d20 plus proficiency and strength. There we go. Does 16 hit?
DM?
Yep, 16 hits. Give me a second to look over sheets, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16
Okay,
hits.
so
As you're able to bring your shield to bear, it's charged with electricity as you channel it through it, and you slam it shield first, essentially into this thing's stomach, trying to shock it.
Yep, and
Which
then just
thankfully
making sure.
it's unable to dodge.
So it's going to take slash roll 2d4 plus 3 because that's my strength modifier. Okay, so it's going to take 10 lightning damage, and it is going to not be able to use reactions for this until the start of its next turn.
All right.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Compelled Duel with it. So it's got to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Can you bonus action into your shield like that?
Oh, no. Compelled Duel is just a straight up Wisdom saving throw.
That's not my question.
What are you asking?
You made an attack with a spell. That's normally an action. Do you have a feature that makes that a bonus action or no?
No, that is no, because the actual Compelled Duel spell is the casting time of one bonus action.
Okay, that was the question. That was the ask. I don't use Compelled Duel often. That's why I was double checking for the spell casting. All right, so Wisdom save from it.
Yep, 14 DC.
Natural 1. It fails. As you
Okay. So I'm going to yell at it. I will not let you leave. Come at me. And so it will be drawn to me and have disadvantage on attacking anyone but me.
The good compelled duel.
that's good.
Francis
And then
and
moving 30 feet away has to make it do another saving throw.
All right. All right, its turn. Goes to the wall and melds into it.
What?
You see it touch the stone. It's like, finally, let's have some fun. As it melds into it, as it's going to attempt to hide. You can roll me a perception check for free, by the way,
Okay.
because it's literally hiding in front of you.
I don't have very high perception.
Nope, unfortunately, you don't see it as his body seems to meld into the wall as like watching a slime push through the gaps between a somewhat I guess porous space, seeping into the cracks and disappearing into the sandstone of the wall.
I'm going to make sure to keep my spell up at the very least.
Nope, yeah, you're not gonna need it for long as it just moves behind you to the side as it used its bonus action to hide, and then it's going to attack you from stealth. So it's going to get to hit you with some sneak attack damage. So,
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Able to hear it before it's able to strike out once again. You're able to bring your shield about. It blocks the first one, but then, unfortunately, you were stabbed through the shoulder as one of its hands has morphed itself into what looks to be a blade. Sickly and oily, like that of a piece of obsidian stretched out almost too far as it unsticks itself from the wall, re-emerging from the roof. Well, then we'll have to just kill you like this. You certainly aren't a fast one.
Also, did you say how much damage it did?
Nope, I hadn't rolled it yet. So you're going to take a total of 15 damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of its turn. Makara's up. Looks over. That's not fun, as she's going to gain a stress point for her, which isn't enough for her to transform, but she's going to just leap over and try to punch this man in the face. So, yeah, long run jump over top. Jumping over you, see this woman land next to this horrific oily thing with two two white voids for eyes and proceeds to just kind of start pummeling him with her fist. Let's see if she hits. 16 does hit, yay. For 8 damage, as the figure, kind of surprised from getting jumped out of nowhere, finds a supernaturally strong fist embedded in his stomach. Oh, that's very rude. If you're going to fight a man, at least fight him on its own standing, instead of playing this tricky nonsense. No fun in any of this bloodshed. As she retracts his fist from what looks to be like a black goop that seems to make up its body. As the guards are up.
Finally, good Miss Carmine.
Yeah, she's just not trying to kill anyone currently. Well, she is trying to kill someone, but she's not trying to.
Literally the one with the hole in his chest.
It's the person who pretty much like pierced a hole in my chest. Now she's based.
Yeah,
Unlike the other times where she made me miserable.
Yeah, it sucks to be you. Yeah, the guards are gonna throw their spears. One miss, one crit, as one goes completely wide as he's trying to not hit Miss Carmine. His hand just having it slip so it embeds into the sandstone building beneath him, while the other one doesn't even worry. Throws it literally where Miss Carmine's head would be, and as she turns her head just ever so slightly, the spear goes flying past and embeds into this thing's face.
What the fuck?
Though you see that it literally pushes the spear out as the black ooze kind of pushes it out with a pop. A full spear lands to the ground in front of it. You're a disturbing bastard, aren't you? Certainly. And you're lucky it can't use its reactions. So it takes a total of 9 damage from that crit. Next up, you're up, dude.
Ready, and so it's going to get its reaction next turn after that. So this next turn, so I'm going to...
Keep in mind, it's 15 feet up. It technically has one half cover against you from the wall.
Oh,
Just
no,
keep
I
that in mind.
planned. I don't plan for that. I'm actually going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to try and run over to him, and then I'm going to try and pick him up. I just don't have enough speed. Damn it! I'm literally 5 feet too less.
Yeah, if you do want to use your action to sprint and grab him, you can certainly do so.
And I will do that.
Yeah, it's an item interaction as you were able to pick up the limp body of this younger human. Definitely, how would you describe Jesse at the current moment?
Well, what can I say? His beard is untrimmed, his hair is messy, and boy, Jesse has a gaping hole in his chest. He's gurgling. He's like struggling to keep consciousness, like as much as he can, because he knows he has gotten out of like tough situations, but things have been acting weird lately. Like he saw things beyond his comprehension 3 hours ago. And then he suddenly has a hole in his chest. So he is like 100% sure that he's absolutely going to bite it. Like he's not getting out of this one. So he's basically just like fighting fate in a sense.
Yeah, fighting for the hold on as long as possible, even though he's losing far too much blood and his lower intestines have been obliterated.
Also, it hurts. Like everything hurts. Like he's not doing anything smart. He's acting more like a angry baby, because he doesn't even know what's going on anymore. The pain is too much.
Okie dokie. And then for my I still have a bonus action, correct?
You were correct.
I'm going to release Compelled Duel, and then activate Sanctuary on myself. Because Compelled Duel is concentration, basically.
Yep. I do know that. Just
Yep,
double
alrighty.
checking.
Yep. So it wards me again. I can choose a random person, and so I'm going to choose myself. And so anyone who makes an attack or harmful spell against me must make a wisdom saving throw. And then on a failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. However, as I do this, you'd see me like panting a lot and just heavily, and it's like I do seem a little bit more sluggish than I'd had beforehand. Seemingly, this is more of a last resort type thing.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. As you are able to cast a spell around yourself as you drop the compelled to duel, you see the eyes flash from this figure. Cracked its neck. Good. No longer compelled. How wonderful. Your flesh will make a fine addition to the mass. You are really, really creepy. As Miss Carmine prepares to punch him in the face. Unfortunately, he is first. Before doing the same trick he did on you, melding back into the ground as he's going to try to stealth again. Miss Carmine has awful perception. Alright, 13. Yeah, no. As a figure slips into the ground, doesn't see it, and is yeah, I guess he's going to sneak attack Miss Carmine, and then use his other action to try to push her off the roof. You know, for the giggles. Thankfully he has advantage because Ambusher. Actually, I forgot about Ambusher. He should have gotten an advantage on more things. Oh, only on the first round of combat. Never mind.
Yeah, I was
have
gonna
that
say, I
effect.
think that's like only
No,
one.
no. Still attacking from stealth is advantage.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's a rogue thing. So attacking from advantage still from stealth. So yeah, no, I've definitely messed that up, but oh well. So that's 8 plus the additional 3d6 from sneak attack, or 18 on the first hit. Hits again as a. Actually, no, 18 misses. As a one changing its hand to appear into a massive mallet and slamming it into Miss Carmine's lower knee, forcing her to drop to the ground for a moment as she stares up with a look of bloodlust. Not really fear from the honestly quite powerful blow, but as soon as it tries to bring its arm back as the mass shifts to punch her in the face, you see it hit, and she's utterly unfazed. Her head doesn't even move. You're gonna have to hit harder than that. It feels like you hit me with a soft breeze. And that certainly disturbs the hell out of this thing as it looks down to, you're certainly not human. How did you guess that?
Also, just making sure, just for my own sake, so since I'm large size, I can basically hold Jesse in one arm and then hold my shield in the other, correct?
Correct.
Just making sure.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's a good double check. Alright. As we go to Miss Carmine's turn, let me grab the token. As she has enough stress points, as from her abomination, she shifts. As her form stretches out, her clothes are absorbed into her body, except for ragged white robes that seem to hover top across it, as a horrific bird-like monstrosity, a mixture between a mosquito, a great raven, and a dragon manifest in front of you. As it clings onto the wall, looks at the figure, and it's like, certainly. This is certainly a problem. And the guards panic straight up. It's like, monster! As they now don't know who to target.
Not this again. Not this again.
Not again.
Am I able to say anything or no?
You're free. Talking is a free action.
Rather fight the one that put a hole in the chest than the one fighting against it.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
Please do not fail.
No, Charisma's a worse stat.
Oh, panic!
Oh. No, that's just barely enough, actually. Because you're barely able to reaffirm their plan as they look forward. Very well, the one that's not attacking us, and that was a nominal ally before. Yes, but she's now a giant bat. As they point at the horrific, elongated arms with overstretched skin, with the claws draping over it, as this four-eyed, skull-like face looks at the figure that is currently not really sure what to do about this situation before it gets punched in the face twice as massive rending claws come up to literally eviscerate the damn thing. So, this is for Carmine's bonus because of her shift. Oh, both hit. Nice. Actually, no, one misses. That sucks. As a d6 plus her strength mod. Yeah, so 7 damage as a massive claw rakes across the form. As you see the black ooze refill into it, as the face kind of looks at it, snarls, and is just kind of confused as this thing doesn't seem like it's taking damage. Though it obviously is losing mass, as some of that black ooze is launched into a other direction, launched far away. And guards are up. Two spears coming out. Only one hits. For 5 piercing damage, able to stab into the leftmost arm of this thing. As it looks down, this is certain that gets annoying. I have other things to do. As yep, you're up, dude.
Okie dokie. I am going to so since but it is 15 feet above, so it's technically not within. If I were to walk below it, I'm not within.
As a large creature, it is within your range.
Okay.
That means you're also, unfortunately, it has an attack of opportunity for you if you move out of that range.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Also,
go this
keep
way.
in mind, there's that. Yeah, I was gonna say there's alleys on like either side. There's other places to go.
Yeah, so I'm going to yell to everyone. I'm going to find him some form of healing, and then I'm going to run. I'm gonna start running.
Hey Jesse, how would you like to respond to that? Gargle, gurgle.
I need to fill my water, like my mouth with water. I'm going like, oh. That's pretty much it. My mouth, my mouth is full of blood. The coppery taste is nuts. It's such a it's an amusing take to have, like being like 7 seconds from death, and so I'm going like, I'm gonna fetch my doctor. I'll be back.
I mean,
Like what?
I mean, a cleric can do crazy things.
True,
Yeah.
but yeah, you're gonna need
Alright,
a lot of
so-
doubloons for that.
Creature's got a bonus action disengage, and it's going to go take a running leap onto Jesse.
Leave me alone.
Wait, he's gonna so instead of leaping onto Jesse, since he's in my arms, he's gonna leap onto me.
Yeah, no, he's gonna leap onto you until its body literally melds through you as the liquid form clings on over top of stuff. And much like a slime or running your hand through a waterfall, this thing just kind of moves through your body, over top of your hardened plates that make up your form, and start flowing into Jesse's. He's dead. Asmo, like
Oh.
actually just dead. He took 43 He took 43 damage. That's more than his maximum hit points. He just
Oh.
died immediately.
Oh, I see.
He's just bleeding out currently. He's in his death throes.
Wow.
Yeah. Crit sneak damage is a
Yeah.
pretty brutal. Oh god, the gurgle. But yes, as it moves through, jumping across you, literally moving through form. I'll see you later at some point. Sleep tight. As it floods into the place where Jesse's organs used to be, as suddenly the wounds begin restitching itself, as it looks like the wound never happened in the first place. But Jesse, you still fall unconscious because you had your organs eviscerated.
I don't think unconscious is what I am, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, as you just look down and yeah, his clothes are still torn from where the hand went through, but they are now looking like normal human flesh for the moment. Jesse's worst day ever.
Bro, if I could make a list about this.
But yes. What you gonna do? As that's technically the end of the combat. As you look down, seeing the now pristine flesh of Jesse. A slight tan. No even imperfection. Doesn't even look like it's scarred over. Like it never happened in the first place.
So I'm not
As
dead.
Carmine comes, literally jumps over and, well, technically you, for the sake of the player death count, you absolutely died. Here's your freebie. With the consequences that will come.
I know that there were gonna be consequences.
Wait,
I
how
just didn't
many
know
how many times has Jesse died?
once this
2
time.
more, and he gets a free slushie.
Free slushie in the afterlife. Come on, man.
Let's go.
What do you want? You want cherry or raspberry?
Please, the raspberry. Please.
But yes, as Miss Carmine literally jumps over. Oh, he doesn't have a hole in his chest anymore. As you see, literally as this massive creature jumps over, you see it shrink back into her as she slams into the ground in front of you. Thank you for that, for whatever you did.
Sorry, my dad was talking to me. Huh?
Simon
Were you
was
not
just
paying
saying,
attention?
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
You seem
We're
like
just
really.
finishing up the promo.
You seem quite preoccupied with the body in your hand. Is he all right? He doesn't have a hole in his chest now. Seems much better. Did you do something about that?
No. That was the person.
Oh, then we should probably just snap his neck then. You know, not take chances. As she starts reaching up towards Jesse's head.
You're so
I-
lucky that I am unconscious, Carmine.
I would immediately put my arm in front of him, like so basically if he's like being held on one arm in like from underneath me, I'm just gonna put my second arm with the shield on top of him. So basically creates like small blockade with on my into my body. It's like I would say no.
And if you wish to before that, I would just be worried that he's got possessed by something. But
Oh, I
alright,
definitely
if that sounds
well,
good.
if he would be possessed, then shouldn't we wait to at least tell if he is possessed when he wakes up? Let's just
safely
instead
so.
we can wait for him to wake up. Let's just if you want, I don't know your I don't know your relationship to this person, but
An
you
ally
can
of mine.
definitely tie him to a chair and see what he acts like when he wakes up. You know
Oh,
him, but
oh,
you
we
know
won't
him
have to worry about
30
that.
times better than I do.
No, we won't worry about that then. We'll just let him walk around, and if he looks off, we'll just snap his neck. C'est la vie. And she just kind of shrugs her shoulders. Anyways, we should go find the others. Please follow me if you're going to be carrying him.
Worst fucking Monday ever. Holy shit.
I will follow her. Also, that was terrifying.
You've not seen anything.
Oh no. I'm literally on my last life.
What?
I'm on 1 HP.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that makes sense. That will do it.
Yeah, so for the time being, I'm going to keep Sanctuary up for the minute that it lasts. I'm just gonna walk with her.
And she just cheerfully walks the other direction. Looks like her. Thank you for your assistance. Don't worry, we handled the problem.
Yeah, he's gonna walk back to the garden and tell him, thank you for your help. I genuinely am appreciative of you guys taking the lead for me.
I'm thinking nothing of it. It is our job. I hope he's alright. That's more healed than you mentioned. As the
Yes.
first guard that you had called out to looks to you.
Yeah, he apparently no longer has a gaping wound in his chest. I don't know how well that'll work in the future, but because I'm not going to put another hole in his chest to see if his organs are still there.
That's maybe wise.
But I will take him to wherever this person, and then he like points, and he like, and he like motions over to the to Carmine, and I'm going to take him wherever this lady says to take him.
Oh, do not worry. We have permits from that of the Sultana herself.
We're
You
leaving Connor
actually
here
pull-
behind in a box.
Oh, also,
There was someone else I saw. Please retrieve him if you could. He's sitting in a box. He's still alive. I think.
Thank you, all-knowing Carmine.
Okay. I'm going to like walk
welcome.
back, and I'm just gonna hold them both in one arm, like like a mom with two babies.
Yes, as you guys are being led to go find presumably Raphael, as Carmine was has a genuine general idea where they're at. As also, wasn't Aru with you?
Who?
Oh wait, you're still unconscious.
I was like, is she waiting for me to answer? Classic Carmine.
Is there any water nearby?
In what form of water are you looking for?
Beach.
More,
Like-
hopefully cold.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, cold water, probably at some establishments for exuberant prices.
These are like, if you wish to talk with him, we could try and shake him awake or something.
Oh wait, I have this on hand. And she pulls out a little vial of red liquid, and just shoves it into his mouth. Keep his head upright. Thank you, please.
I'm going to like tense my forearm and just raise his head.
Yep, as a potion of healing, as you get maximum health from that normal healing potion, and then a quick slap across the face to wake you up, Jesse.
What happened? What happened?
You
Who
saw
are
us?
you?
I imagine like he just sees this giant like creature go from this like giant armadillo creature go from looking at Carmine to looking straight down at him. Just goes, "You had a hole in your chest."
I know. What? Well, how am I alive? Did you do this, Carmine?
No, not my thing.
Surprisingly, I think the creature, I think that human thingy did something. They came over, they jumped over us, and then went over your body, and then just you had a hole, and then 1 minute, and then the next you just didn't.
What do you mean? Okay, so let me bear this in mind. I got my chest pierced today. I had something go inside me today. This was before I got my chest pierced through and a doppelganger to go inside. What am I?
Yeah. And it's even I don't wish to put more strain on your mind, but along with the person that pierced your chest, they are also the one that somehow surprisingly fixed it.
I'm befuddled. I don't know what to say anymore. I
What's
don't
level
think I am
what's
myself
level
anymore.
of panic? What's the level of panic Jesse's going through at the current moment within the arms of this pangolin?
Do I feel weird, DM? Aside from the fact that I did remember the pain of having my chest pierced.
Honestly, you feel better than ever. Honestly, you've that slight ache around your lungs from that one time that like your ribs kind of got pressed in when you were in a fight.
Yeah.
Hey, that
Just a
pain's
dream.
gone. You're feeling great. You feel better than ever. Besides,
Oh,
you know, the horrific psychological damage of having a hand put through your chest.
Just a bad dream.
I saw
It's
the end of
a
the
bad
universe.
dream.
Now this. Oh god. I saw the end of the universe and now the end of my life. That's great. Okay. So, I just kind of I'm gonna try to stand up. I'm gonna try to stand up and walk and act like normal. I want to test everything I have. I'm not gonna go like, oh well, shit. I guess I'm fine. Like there's no
And this
shot.
is when you wake up in the tavern underneath one of the tables.
Yeah, this is the moment where I wake up in Evangeline's like store or something.
And currently,
so
currently sleeping off the booze. How much did you drink? Too much.
I would need an entire liquor store to get this out of my system. Okay.
Sold your soul to the devil.
Does anything
And you
happen?
already almost did that.
Is there anything that happens?
Nope.
DM? Or-
Yep. Nope,
Okay.
you're feeling as good as ever. Hell, you even feel like you're moving a little bit faster than normal. You have an additional 5 feet to your movement speed.
That's not normal. Oh my god. I'm just gonna look at the pangolin, like the golem. I'm just gonna go, Sorry to say this. What is your name?
It is a bit of a long one, but my name is Terektin Sandwalker.
Oh, I should have asked as well. Apologies for my rudeness. I've been taught better than this. I'm Makala Carmine.
Yes. My name is Jesse Wyoming.
Alright.
You did save my life, so I guess
Are we sure
I
we're
could
not
say I owe you
just the
one.
Grand Canyon? You know, all chest.
Yeah.
What do we mean by the Grand Canyon?
Oh, you not heard about that location? I assume because
Not-
of the base of your name.
Is the Grand Canyon close?
Not here. Not in this region.
Okay. Okay, just make sure. If it's not in the region, I do not know of it. Just make sure.
You know about the wound, but that's a separate thing.
Well, I'm not truly sure about what you mean by the Grand Canyon.
Oh, but, you know, because you had a gaping hole for a second or two.
I
What are you
mean,
doing here,
it would-
Carmine?
It would be more of a bottomless pit than anything, because if you raise it up and then just let anything fall through it, it technically just doesn't have a bottom.
That is true.
We stop talking about my body being pierced, please.
Carmine does reply, making sure you're alive.
I don't even
now you're
know if
alive.
I am.
Oh, I hope you're alive.
Golan, did she try anything while I was asleep? I say asleep while I actually meant dead.
Other than
no.
slap you, she has not touched you at all since you have gone unconscious.
Okay, good. Just wanted to be sure.
Well, regardless, let's go find Raphael. Follow me. As she begins following,
Let's just
walking
get
in
this
the
over with.
direction towards the Grand Bazaar. Raphael, what you doing, dude?
Well, I'm still shopping, I guess. I have no idea what is going on anywhere else. I'm just buying my materials.
All right. As you're continuing to do that, Grumble, what are you doing?
I've just bought that item that I asked you about.
Got it.
Alright. Attuning to it whilst having a cup of coffee and smoking a shisha in a bar in the market. And I'm not looking for any of my guys, but I know that Raphael is here. So I'm kind of just waiting until I kind of see Raphael. But I'm not in a rush to find them. I know that they're going to be here for a while just doing shopping. So I'm just enjoying myself.
All right.
And
As
so and probably keeping an eye out to see if I see that dark-skinned elf woman once more as well.
You don't see her at all, which is strange. You know, you're in the general vicinity of that shop, or where she was at least, but you don't see much of that. Though, over the next couple hours, as the shopping is finished and you enjoy your day out, you actually find Raphael first. As you're pretty much getting up to leave, and you see Raphael begin making his way around the corner, his arm loaded with a huge amount of supplies.
Ah, good to see you, friend. I have a hand. Could I lend?
And he put my hands out to carry stuff.
Are you asking us? Or are you? Oh, wait, sorry.
Raphael. Different characters.
Just making sure. My brain's breaking.
It opens.
Yeah, so if I'm not wrong, Rumble got turned into a tiefling, right?
No, I actually still look exactly like you saw me. I still look like a kobold, red-skinned. Although my horns look slightly bigger, but maybe they were always that big.
Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Rumble. What a coincidence. Yeah, sure. You can help me carry this stuff.
I didn't see you there.
Oh, did you need more hands carrying into things? I certainly don't wish to do so, but Jesse over here can help. As Carmine waves over in the distance.
Why do I need to help? I cannot. Can the Golan? Can the large fella behind me do it?
If you need me to carry supplies, that is what I will do. I am very big.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You really can carry just about everything. I have to take you shopping then sometime. She kind of beams up towards you.
As long as I can still walk, I will be okay with assisting.
Sounds like a plan then. Oh, apologies. Hi, Raphael. Hey, Grumble.
Hello, Miss Carmine.
Did anyone run into Aru by chance? He was with us, but then I picked up the lamp, and honestly, I haven't seen him. As she holds Aru's lamp.
Pretty sure he got sidetracked or sucked into the lamp. Maybe it's better if we just don't think too much about it. Last time we checked looking for someone, yeah. I just quiet down.
Oh, by the way, apparently Jesse had his whole.
Carmine, no, don't do this to me, please. Carmine, just don't say it. Let's
She looks to you,
maybe-
looks back to them, leans in close. It looks like he got his chest blown open. Your whole stretched.
Yes,
Can
friend. He's what?
I'm gonna hit Carmine like a
It's
gentle tap on the back of
It's
her
like
head.
it's like hitting a steel. It's even a gentle tap. It feels like you're hitting a marble pillar.
Ouch! What the hells are you? What are you? Oh, I'm tired. Look, it's a long story, but from what I can tell, I may have a couple of creatures living inside me right now. I'm gonna have to see a doctor to remove the parasites or something.
I
But-
just hope that if they remove the creatures, you do not get your midsection removed.
That would be preferred.
Yes, I would
Yeah,
prefer my organs to go back, to where they are.
Can I try examining him?
you
Yeah, of
are a
course.
cleric. You're
Roll
right.
me a medicine check.
Medicine. Okay. Let me.
You
open
are,
my-
yeah. That makes sense.
Like, and can I do something? Roll something to. I think that he's cursed because he keeps on getting into trouble.
You can roll me a religion or arcana check.
Yeah,
Okay,
no
okay.
shit, I'm cursed. Have you seen that? Like he does happen like it's like the third time something happens, right? Just get gaslighting into something, and then my
Both the
chest
same.
gets pierced.
Question: Have I?
That's
Is this creature like just anything we've seen before? Like just in my region, has this creature been
Oh,
like
this
seen
is-
before?
Oh, certainly not. You've seen undead of many shapes and sizes. From those of ancient, what appear to be Anubian mummies to otherwise, but a creature like this is certainly not something you've ever witnessed. Once again, it was like a androgynous humanoid whose body was made out of almost like that of slime being held together in a vaguely humanoid shape.
Understood.
Also with two eyes that seem to literally stare into your souls. Like, there's no eyeballs in there, but there were two empty black holes in the head, and with two glowing white orbs that seem to be somehow hundreds of feet away, even though there's no way there was that much space in their head to cause such an effect.
Honestly, I think I know exactly who you're talking about. The way you described him just reminded me of the void. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that. That is actually that's very close. Yes. What are you all doing as you're all been reunited? It's currently around 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
I am going to sit down, just on the spot.
You sit down in the middle of this walkway. There's a slight shake to the ground as your weight is transferred so quickly.
I mean, yeah, he's just gonna say, yeah. Although I did not have a hole in my chest, I am very wounded.
Yeah. Oh, did no one patch you up? Oh, here. Miss Carmine is going to take out some bandages and begin bandaging up your arm. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Not really the most
Just-
perceptive one, unfortunately.
Also, just make sure, is the dude still in my arm?
No.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I was
Jesse's
gonna say something
been
different.
one- Yeah,
No,
Jesse's
the other
been
guy.
one in
The one that was in the
Pardon
crate.
me,
Oh, Cardinier? Yeah, Cardinier. He's still unconscious.
Yeah, I'm
He
going
looks
to like.
brutalized.
I'm
He didn't
going to
get
like
slapped
hold.
into consciousness, thankfully.
Oh, there's
I
no
already-
real slapping him into consciousness, seeing as his arms are bent in the wrong direction.
What? Why didn't you mention that sooner?
Because
Oh my
think of it
God!
this: Cardinier's a pretty big person. He was stuffed into a pretty small chest. His limbs have been broken and turned around so that he fit in the box. He's not dead though.
My Pokemon,
Yeah, no,
I need to get him back to form.
I'm going to like as Carmine like bandages my arm, I'm gonna like put it out and say, "Ah yes, I will bend to my arm, thank you, but don't attach this man to my other arm, please."
Certainly won't. Actually, Grumble, do you have any sticks? I think we're going to have to splint his entire body.
Grumble looks at his person, looks in his bag, and just goes,
No, I don't have any sticks, but maybe we could use something else in the mix.
and he'll look around and just point to a table or something, and like,
I have
motion-
5 javelins on me.
That'll
Okay.
work. As if you mind me borrowing them for a moment. Actually, I'll
Yeah.
just buy you new ones. Here you go. She puts 10 golds into your hand, snaps off the spear tips of the javelins, and begins essentially snapping the wood strategically to essentially pseudo mummify poor Cardinier, realigning
And
the
then
bones.
just making sure, is she taking all 5 or is she only gonna take 4?
She's taking all 5. She needs the 5th one for his spine.
That's what I was thinking of.
My poor guy.
To be fair, his spine wasn't broken, thankfully. His spine was fine, but whatever did this decided that it was easier to put someone in a box without having to worry about the exact placement of their limbs.
They turned my boy into a basketball. God damn.
Yeah,
Um,
really gotta hit him with the quick Looney Tunes treatment.
They actually did, yeah. The fucking balloon animals treatment, you're right. So, I'm just gonna take a little bit of a step closer. I'm just gonna quietly say, is nobody gonna comment about the fact that Grumble looks a bit different?
I don't look any different.
Nope, not at all.
I don't know this man in the slightest.
No,
Is this
he
like
looks fine to
literally,
me.
like, he doesn't look normal? Like,
No, he looks
doesn't look-
absolutely. He looks absolutely normal.
Oh, okay. My bad. I took it completely wrong. I thought there was like a physical change. Copy that.
Yeah, Grumble looks fine.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Copy that.
Yep, looks perfectly fine. Perfectly normal.
Grumble, you're looking pretty fine, dude.
I just
me up,
raise
man.
an eyebrow at you.
Come on, man. High five.
I high five ever so slowly.
Okay, Grumble, roll me a wisdom save.
What? What? What?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay. That's interesting. That's
For what?
Yeah,
Because
you
I
don't know.
touched him? Oh my god, is this Sips from Fool's Gold again? Why is every character I
Oh,
make
sorry.
turns into Sips
Oh, it's
from
alright.
Fool's
It's the
Gold?
same. It doesn't really matter. It's a natural 1 for a 3.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It is Sips from Fool's Gold again. What is going on?
Yeah, for a brief moment, remember what happened to Jesse a few days ago? The
Oh
sudden.
god.
It's as if you're looking into a blackened void. As you look at Jesse, and for a brief moment, there's no Jesse. There's just a horrific, ever-shifting silhouette, like someone scribbled lines that's ever-changing, animated into a person with a single gleaming white eye, with long hair that billows out like tentacles as it glares at you for a solid 10 seconds.
You know
Before
what's funny,
reverting back to
DM?
Jesse.
You know what's funny, DM? That happened to me this morning. That happened to me this fucking morning. It's all been this morning. I thought all of this shit happened one morning. I'm gonna take a vacation. Fuck my friends waiting in Kennington Keep. They can wait. Oh, that happens.
Yeah, only Grumble sees this, by the way. It's just 10 seconds.
He just like zones out as he goes for the high five.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that happened, to be fair.
What?
And I will. Okay, and I was just talking about this creature, literally, and the strange goings ons earlier. So I'm gonna try and style it out I would like to just kind of like, as I come back into, I kind of like hold there even longer until Jesse says something again, and then I want to like come out with some like, I don't know, you're a bird, or I don't know, some sort of off the hand comment that makes no sense, and then continue carrying on, like start it out somehow, like.
I basically wait and go like, Grumble, what are you looking at? And that's it. That's what happens when you say the weird thing, out of pocket thing.
And he'll just be okay, let's go for
Your blade is cracked. This cloth is too thin. How about I trade a tooth and a grin?
and he smiles at you very awkwardly.
Yeah. Whatever you say, little guy. And I just walk away.
Forgive me, friend, but I'll say no. Too many bones beneath that show.
So, what is the plan now? I am kind of tired already. I was supposed to go back home and close a few doors, but I don't give a shit anymore.
I did. Oh, I did. No worries.
Oh, you already did. Oh, thank you, Miss Carmine. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but you actually were useful today.
I'm useful every day.
Yes. Yes, you are. Sure. Well, hey, dreaming is free after all. So what is the plan right now?
Who is this? A new friend? Or did you die and need to be defended again?
That is quite exactly the thing that happened.
Weird. Yeah, well, what happened was pretty much that he saved my life, and this is, I think you are a Golan. Name
Indeed.
is...
Directin Sandwalker.
Yes, that name.
Well,
I was like, I pointed him.
names I often forget. And this one, it's a definite bet. So therefore, can I call you son? I know we've just met, but it's the way I remember. I've begun. I'm a bit dumb.
It is completely fine. I honestly am out more on the sand than I am on dirt, so
Words are soup and I'm the bowl, cursed to pour without control. This rhyme means nothing, don't be mad. It's flavor text, not really bad.
he's gonna turn his head slightly and he's just gonna go, flavor text? Like he's just gonna be like slightly confused by the wording, but he's gonna think it's just some other region slang. Yes, but other than that, I am going to wait until Carmine finishes up bandaging me, and then I will tell the guards that to be on more of a lookout tonight, since I wasn't able to I wasn't really able to fight off any undead today.
Well, seeing as there's no caravans going out, I doubt it'll be much of an issue for today, at least.
Yes,
That is at least good.
it is what's gonna happen after all. Most of the caravans have already left the Kuniten Keep. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of travel in a while, so that's good. I guess it's your time for holidays, in a sense.
True, but that just means it's the holiday starts after I get extra supplies and making sure to get extra rations.
Understandable. God, don't know what to do or where to go anymore. Everywhere I go, something horrible happens. So I'm just gonna take a step back and follow one of you, wherever you decide to go.
Oh, we have to go to the Adventurers Guild. We actually have to start the task we were supposed to do.
Oh
Instead
yes,
of
we
getting
had a
distracted
conversation
like
with the
that.
Sultana. You're right. I forgot about that.
That's more than reasonable, you know.
Don't mention it. I don't want to think about that. Let's just go to the Adventurers Guild, shall we?
Hey, at least you didn't lose your head.
I'm gonna kill this one. Yeah, let's go.
I'm
Yo,
gonna-
break a leg, she says as I die.
I'm going to stand up and I'm gonna do it in like a rather weird motion towards like I roll back slightly and then I use my tail to help push me forward onto my feet.
Yeah, the ground shakes a little bit as you slam onto it, just like ready to go.
Brody's Tangle from Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean, this dude, the shaking is, it's like he's 700 to 800 pounds. He is very heavy.
That is very useful to know. Good.
All right. Well, we're gonna go on a tiny break here as we shift over.
Awesome.
They say time is a river, but in the Pindarian Peninsula, it's more like a mirror, cracked, cursed, and bleeding secrets. High atop the cliffs, lost in ever-churning mists, stands Tariel's Tower, an obsidian spire where stars once fell and time itself once flinched. Tariel, the seer eternal, once sought only knowledge. He chased the final fragment of an ancient spell, one diviners had feared to complete for millennia, a spell whispered to tear through the veil of time, to grant the sight beyond sight. The first group of Elban, Ashton, and Beniscus found themselves lost beneath the earth, where the below has swallowed them. Some call them blessed, some call them cursed. Some say they don't exist anymore at all, just fragments. But the Bens remember. They remember the way they stood against the werewolf. You remember the laughter, the sacrifices, the names etched into spellbooks and scars. You remember who they were, before the crystals claimed them. Now, a new Gru intend to descend again into Tariel's Tower, to brave the broken ley lines, the cursed constructs, the riddles that are etched from a future not yet written. You'll have to choose who can be saved and what price you're willing to pay. This is more than a rescue, it's a reckoning. A second chance wrapped in madness. Will you reclaim those who were lost? Or will you become the next verse in Tariel's shattered prophecy?
In the bleeding vengeance of creation, a single seed of the first hunger awakens, born to replicate without mercy. Its first clone drips into being, each perfect eyeless echo. Shattered mirrors give rise to the hungering reflection. It devours your essence, reshaping flesh into something far worse. These ooze-born horrors are more than creatures, they are a living virus of form. Witness their birth. Survive their onslaught or be consumed into the endless tide. Join us if you dare. Blob Squad awaits.
I'm certainly not the one who's capable of healing, unfortunately. I'm more of a combatant.
Okay.
Also a tank like you, but different in ways. Less magical.
Less magical, more physical. Definitely magical in your own sense, though. I'm guess you, from what I saw earlier, you seem like. I honestly thought you casted a spell to get that big.
No, certainly not. Merely a slight issue of mine.
Yeah, you never elaborated on it every time I asked you about it. You just said, "Oh, that's how the way I am," and you just kept walking. Every single time.
Well, like I am Pangolin, she just has things with her.
Yeah, I have things with me now. That's great. We all have things with us now. That's great.
Well then, welcome to the club.
You sure you don't want
Do
to
you-
talk about it? It
do you
feels
have
like
something?
that should be figured out.
Wait, so you're not sure what you have then?
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Carmine?
I'm talking to Carmine, but I did ask you if you had something like similar to our situation now.
Well, not particularly a creature, but I can easily just and then as I easily I just shrug my shoulders and all of my armor appears. I can just take on and off at will, and then it just disappears again whenever I need it.
Oh, well, that's
So-
convenient.
So I don't know. Well, it's only a few items currently. Only my shield and my armor can be used like that.
Yeah, that's certainly interesting to say the least. Regardless, we're almost there, aren't we, Raylan? She kind of looks over to him.
I thought we've been walking for a while.
Well, we've been walking for 10 minutes, so.
Then let's get to the Adventurers Guild. Not the DM's Guild, that's another place.
Oh, I thought someone else wanted to say something because Raylan was. Because of Sandwalkers asking about everyone's abilities, and only 2 people answered.
Oh, my bad. I'm a cleric who basically knows stuff. I can cast Sacred Flame, but pretty much fail every time.
Fuck. I think my goddamn Creative Cloud opened up again.
Oh, great. Just close it quickly, please.
I'm trying to open up Task Manager. I know.
Copy that. Nothing to see here, people. She's just gonna have a little bit of an audio problem for a few minutes. Well, actually, seconds.
It's like here and there.
Weird.
I don't know why. It's just like for some reason, whenever Creative Cloud tries to open up in the background, it tanks my CPU from 15 to 100.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, dude.
Yeah.
It's not supposed. That's definitely not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like it just high spikes it.
Well, regardless.
Okay, so I should be good for the time being. But yeah, no, I thought I heard something from everyone because I heard something from Carmine. I heard something from. So I know Grumble's somewhat of a bard. I know Raphael is somewhat of a cleric. Jesse's just Jesse, and then Carmine is sort of just frontline fighter.
Well, that's everyone. That was everyone. Now that was just kind of putting it forward as you do eventually arrive at the place finally. A larger building, larger than you'd expect, but it is what appears to be almost like a massive tavern. Circular building all the way around. More, actually, is it circular or oval? That's actually a great question. Let me grab the map. Maps. It is oval. Forgot about that. As you see a large oval building with a red roof. Standing in front of it is what looks to be an orc of some sort. Can't tell if they're half or not, but they're currently sitting in front of the front door as many people kind of come in and out, talking and chattering about various things that you cannot particularly hear. But they do kind of just look over in your direction. As you do approach.
Nice. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna approach the building, right?
Yep. You see looks to be an orc. As you get closer, you're starting to notice more human features. So you presume half orc. Nah. Who are you? I don't think I've seen your faces here before.
Yes, the name is Jesse. Jesse, Wyoming. I don't think I've been here quite a while.
Well, if you're
or
not here
barely.
for official bits, or have a reason to be, or adventure with the adequate symbol to show that you are part of the guild, then I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to screw off.
Do I have
We've been
guilds or no?
we've been requested by the Sultana
I pull out the
herself
symbol.
to do a little bit of work around, a little bit of an investigation.
Oh, you're
Nothing to do
those
with the
sorts.
cult.
Sorry. If you could show me the papers, I aren't. I'm not allowing anyone in who's not actually
Okay,
allowed
Grumble.
in.
Get the papers.
They're already up in the air. I'm just too small for him to see.
Oh,
Good job.
how about that, little one? As he takes the papers. Oh, looks like everything in order. Sorry about that, human. It seems you've become so bland in your own land that you're now certainly, well, a rarity here. How is that feeling, going from normal to not?
I don't even feel like a normal human anymore myself, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyways,
Get that one a drink. He's a little mopier than he should be.
yes, I think I'm gonna get some alcohol if you don't mind. I don't feel so good.
Very well. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, then. Name's Holgum. As he puts
A
his hand out.
pleasure. I shake
Pleasure to
it.
meet you as well. Yeah, it's a crushing grip. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Everyone.
No, just
Oh, everyone?
Okay.
Nope, just Jesse.
That is a 7.
You don't notice anything odd.
Oh god damn it! He fucking saw the creature from beyond the darkness. Okay, yeah. This is.
Oh. Oh, come along then. If you have official business. Just had the. Sorry for being such a hard ass.
Yeah,
Part of the
no
job
problem.
description and all that.
There is no
Hey.
trouble at all, and I just go in, like I shamble into it, into the building.
Seriously, get him a drink. He looks like he's about to die. I hate to say
You
that.
should see the dragonborn that we carry, bro. You should see that.
And Torek's just gonna like lower his head to their ear and just like, he already has, so.
Oh,
What?
that's a good one. I'll have to use that story in the future then. A man who died walked into a bar. Well, certainly not the weirdest thing at an adventurer's tavern, but certainly get that dead man a drink then. Put him right back to it.
Put him right back to you, motherfucker. Truly.
And then Torek's gonna be like, honestly, does Turek actually have any association with the guild?
You've lived here and worked here long enough that you've probably done a few jobs for the guild here and there.
Okay. Yeah, so Torek's gonna be like, I am not with that group, but I do want to inform the guild that I was not able to eliminate any undead for the time being.
Certainly, I'll keep that in mind. Please hit him then. I believe that, you see him kind of roll his shoulders, you feel popping from his joints. Mr. Lyra will be able to get with you soon about that. Now please, right in. Go get a drink, rest well for a bit. As you enter into that of the Adventurers Guild itself. It's actually based into two separate tiers. Will look to be some rooms in the back. An outlying ring where there is a board covered with different jobs, along with many of wooden tables that sit upon the edges. While in the center, a plush area filled to the brim with comfortable sitting rugs, pillows, and low-seated tables, along with a bar that extends outward from the westernmost side. And a grumpy-looking dwarf who's currently serving drinks to looks to be a handful of adventurers. That of a dragonborn, two tieflings, a human, and a fellow dwarf who seems to be cheerfully guzzling ale.
I'm gonna sit like right next to them. I'm just gonna like tap gently the bar and just go, "Can I get something here? What is there to drink?"
What you looking for, stranger? Are you sure you're not looking for something that is perhaps a bit better for you?
The better what? The better what?
A little bit better for you. As the dwarf kind of walks over to you.
I just. I don't think I really need that right now. What I need is something to calm the mind. Which, most people I know would say that would be alcohol. So what is there?
We're finding something.
bit of patience, man. You've DM'd before. You know that there's moments where you have to look at things.
Oh, I know. I just normally yap while I'm doing that. I'm like, okay, give me a second, give me a second.
Nah, I don't do that, unfortunately.
That's
yes,
good.
you'd go
It
for
actually, your throat actually relaxes. That's actually the smart thing to do.
We've got straight
I should
fire
do that.
water, some ale and rum. If you're looking for special drinks, a long rest, action surge, hellish rebuke, wild magic.
Can I get a? I would say. Can I get a? I look like that fish from SpongeBob who never decides what he wants. I'm gonna get some action surge.
Very well. Sure about that?
But, I have never been sure in my life.
Please, can you tell me the options again? I didn't quite hear you the first time, my friend.
Certainly, I can do so. It's not like I've got anything else to do. As the Scar Dwarf turns to face you, Rumpled, we've got the normal bits. Firewater, whiskey, rum and others. If you're looking for something special, long rest, action surge, hellish rebuke, and wild magic.
I'll have some hellish rebuke, but don't blame me if I puke.
Alright, very well. And you're an action surge, right?
Yes, action surge, please.
5 silver each, please.
I put a
Hi, Silver.
gold down and kind of gesture that keep them coming.
Yeah, same. I put another one goal, and I just go, yeah. Just, it would be good.
Very well. This one's got a bit of coffee in it. Said wake you up from your spirits. Just don't blame me if you drink too quick. As what comes to you is for the action surge. It's served in a coffee cup. You can
Yeah.
smell a hint of whiskey, but it is overpowered by the strong scent of fresh coffee sweetened with sugar, with a splash of what looks to be cream as well as some water in it. And the ever so tantalizing bit to it is that there is a bit of cinnamon with a floating apple placed within, with a bit of sugar on top of it. For you, on the other hand, Grumble, the Hellish Rebuke is a red drink. What has the slight smell of ginger beer, the ever so acrid smell of firewater, a tad splash of lime, and a bit of mint. And you can see at the very bottom, looks to be that of a chili pepper. That honestly looks like it's about to burst.
Perfect.
I start drinking calmly, because this is going to probably pack a punch, so I'm not going to drink it all in one. In this
roll me
case,
roll me a con save, by the way.
Can I try and, as he's kind of downing the last like dregs of it, can I try and flick my chili in there without him noticing? Into
Oh,
his-
you could
you're
roll
going to
me a
put a
sleight of hand.
fucking chili on my coffee?
I'm trying. Yeah.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Yeah, cool.
I don't think Tura can stop it because he's not here. He's gonna be like trying to tell someone about the whatnot.
Yeah, you'd be mentioning it to some of the other adventurers, and they kind of give a shrug and say that Delira's been waiting for a group of people for a while now, and she's currently busy with a job, but she'll be free in a few minutes.
It's
Okay.
my third roll of the night, and my second natural one.
It's pretty rough, man. Yeah, as you try to, you can literally see the chili literally fling on top of your apple.
I just look at Grumble and go, hey, Grumble,
Hmm.
what in the hells are you doing?
Well, I was trying to flick the chili into your glass.
I gently grab the chili pepper, and I throw it to his mouth.
I catch it.
Also, yeah, you just allow this to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You allowed it?
it's
Okay,
actually-
then go ahead.
It's actually kind of surprising as you take it. You're used to spice being a lot more, well, spicy to burn more, but this is honestly kind of mild.
Oh, you bastard! You're resistant to fire now. Oh. You were getting prepared for this, already, weren't you? I groan in frustration by the lack of reaction. I kind of even like raise my eyebrow, waiting for something, and it doesn't like nothing happens. I'm like, ugh. I just keep drinking.
As you drink it, you are starting to feel more energized, but there is a extraordinarily strong amount of whiskey in this, as you almost have sputter as you take that first sip. Once again, it smells like coffee, but the amount of booze in it is massive. Oh, I thought that was your wisdom, your con save.
No, the 7 was my con. That was 7 was my con. I wanted to point that out. Yes, idiot.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, then you failed to save. That's why the description goes as is.
Absolutely. I know. I just wanted to like clear that out just in case. But yes, I know. Go.
Yeah, it kind of burns, and you have to take a much slower sips as you're drinking this now, as it's just there's a lot more booze in this than you'd expect. But there's some caffeine in there, so you're starting to feel a little pick me up.
I'm kind of dizzy. I'm feeling a little bit better, actually. That's all I needed. I put down the cup, and I just started relaxing in the chair, trying to forget all that happened.
Can I tell you a secret? Because I don't think you're going to remember. I don't have
Are
to
you just
rhyme.
talking without rhyming?
Yeah, say
Is
to
he
you.
just- Is he just like this? Does he just start talking without rhyming?
Of course, yeah, to you, but really quietly, so only you hear.
No one will ever
Yeah.
believe you.
No one's ever going to believe you.
My eyes go wide, and I just go, what?
We really need it. We really need to make a
I know
little sticker of that. Just every time Jesse goes, what?
And everyone will go like, what are you talking about? I was always here. God damn it. The gaslighting is strong in this campaign.
And then he kind of just goes,
I could do it with Aru, but I think because Aru's not here, I can do it with you. Oh, I accidentally rhymed. Didn't mean to do it that time.
How does
I did it
how
again.
does that,
Sorry,
how
my
does that
friend.
even work?
fuck.
Are you- I'm confused. I didn't thought Grumble could talk without rhyming, so I just go like, what? Are you even, what? Were you able to do this whole time?
Hey Jesse, look over here.
Who's talking? And I just like raise my hand like I just
As you raise your head, you were in unfortunate timing as Miss Carmine shoves a drink down your throat as she just pours another entire thing of drink right down into your mouth and just kind of holds your mouth closed.
What is the drink off? What is the drink? Which did she pick?
She picked something sweeter, so she technically
Oh, thank God.
it's a Sex on the Beach, so it's vodka with grenadine, essentially a lot of grenadine.
Nice. I love me some vodka. So I drank whiskey, so this is probably gonna get me like a comatose, but I'm fine.
No. That the only other time that applies if you're doing beer to alcohol, to spirits.
Excellent.
I've made this mistake. I've got to experience this mistake. It's awful.
I know.
Don't do
Me too, man. We're in the same team.
Yeah,
Anyways,
we're here for that moment.
well, you're
Moving on.
right. I was there. You're right. I forgot about that. I actually thought that was like because you drank a lot of drinks, not because you mixed alcohol. That happens.
No, I get 29 drinks in, and it's a joke. It's mixing alcohol and spirits with beer was a terrible decision.
Yeah, that shit not good. Yeah, I can vouch. I did say that while you were like talking here. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. Moving on.
so I do basically like get caught off guard by this. I'm starting to consider the possibility that I'm dead, and this is just like my personal purgatorium, where I'm just constantly getting surprised by everyone all the time. And then I kind of get surprised, but I actually don't mind what she's doing, so I just decide to just go with it. I don't like cough. I drink it most of the way, and I just go like. I mean, you could have just asked. You didn't have to make me chug it all the way. Oh, it's gonna puck a punch.
Funny how that way. Speaking of which, aren't we supposed to do something here instead of you guys soaking your sorrows in drinks? Or
You
you're
said-
soaking your sorrows in drinks?
Okay, ma'am, ma'am Cassandra, your name. I'm starting to forget with the alcohol. You are a great novel. Novel. You're a great novel. I am sure you can go to Delilah. I just look at the dwarf. I was like, what is her name again? I mean, she's
You can
popular.
tell. You can tell the dwarf looks at you with a look of disgust. His brown eyes just looking at you like, "You gotta be kidding me! You're drunk already."
I'm not used to drinking alcohol. Ugh.
You see, I just roll my eyes. Oh,
You gave
this
me the
guy.
chills. Get out of this guy, he said.
I don't
She
even
made
need
me
to say.
stuck an
I don't
entire-
even need to say it. I just roll my eyes.
Yeah,
Uh,
Elira would be her name. She's the head of the guild of this branch, at least. What do you need of her?
Oh, we were sent here by the Sultana.
Yes, Miss
Isn't that right,
Carmine.
Jesse?
Yeah, exactly. Miss Carmine needs to talk with her.
I hold up the
And-
piece of paper again, just
No.
because, in case he doesn't believe us.
Yeah, and kicks us out. Good point. Good point. Well thought, Rumble.
He looks it over, looks at you. I believe you that. I believed you before, but you certainly sure you want to go into that discussion drunk.
No, I'm not going. I'm staying here. The Carmine and I just kind of look around, and I go like, Raphael.
You see some of the adventurers look in your direction as you scream out.
Including Torek.
Are you there? I didn't know you were there. I thought you were
Yeah,
like.
he's still here. No,
I'm
he's
still around.
here.
I'm just walking around telling people to be wary of the undead because I'm usually the one that takes care of them. But they're not. Since I'm not doing that today, there's gonna be more.
Copy that. You're not calling the herd. Copy that.
Yes.
So I just like wait for Raphael to appear like an NPC and walk to me.
Come to me.
The goddamn arc pull-up menu of the whistle.
I'm going like with the Hog
You know, Torek's like after just seeing that, he's just gonna come over and be like, aren't you supposed to be doing something?
Yes, I know. Why is everyone telling me all this? I had a rough day. I just want to have a calm afternoon where nothing happens. Okay. I am waiting for my buddy Raphael to go with Miss Carmine and talk with Delira in her office. But Raphael is dead because he's not here, so he's dead to me. I just keep on like taking sips of the coffee whiskey.
How much of that have you had?
I drink like actually like a half a drink, but then I have another drink, which Miss Carmine gave me the whole, and I had to drink it in like one chug, which is actually make the alcohol a little bit more intense.
He's
I know,
only
Also, he
seen.
hasn't had breakfast, by the way.
He's,
You're right. I
Oh.
didn't eat anything. Oh, I'm gonna die.
I'm
I'm gonna
sat
die.
here
Yeah.
watching. He only had
You
two.
all.
I've had
How
more,
about-
and I'm not as fucked as you.
I don't
Okay.
believe you. You're lying.
How many of you have had breakfast?
Carmine shrugged her I haven't.
I'm sure the kobold did, given that he was in the palace when we got there.
I'm smiling
sound like-
and I'm like,
I could
I sound
always
like
eat
Alan from
again,
Smiling.
especially when I'm with friends.
All right, then
That's
how about
weird.
this? After y'all do whatever you need to, we just go to brunch. Because if this
I
man
like
is
it, yeah.
ingesting alcohol without eating anything, I fear he may just throw up or not remember tomorrow.
Understandable. Hey. Raphael, where are you? Like, where is he? Like, he's not here. He lost.
Raphael.
Like, he's actually not here. I cannot believe this. He's probably been talking this whole time, but the mic stopped working. Oh, my mic disconnected. So he did answer. We just ignored him because we could not hear him. That makes sense. Because I was like, there's no way that he would have taken this long to come back from being AFK. Like, he would have answered.
I like how if there was mic audio of just like we just hear them trying to like
Okay, my bad,
finagle the
my
mic.
bad. I didn't know this.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's
I've
okay.
been talking.
I know.
Welcome
I
back to the
imagine.
Lands of the living.
Welcome back.
So after hearing Jesse scream my name from across the Adventurers Guild, I head over and well, I find him drunk. So Jesse, I get that you had a hole in your chest, but you really need to fill it with hard alcohol.
Yes, I do. Actually, that actually makes so much sense. Why wouldn't I do it? I mean, look, I have a horrible 3 days. First, the plan of my dreams got cancelled, so I went sent back to here. Then I couldn't go back to my house because there was a loan shark waiting for me, waiting to remove my limbs.
I don't
Then
remember that part. I'm sure you're not saying that quite right. I mean, the other night, it didn't happen to us like that. Right?
Because you were not close to my house. My house is the problem.
Oh,
Did I do very good at acting drunk? What the fuck? Anyways, Raphael, you should go with Miss Carmine and go to talk with Delira about this. I'm not
Yeah,
fit to do it right now.
I see you're not in the right state.
I mean, I wish I could, but I have the feeling that I would say something that would upset her, and we would like either get slapped, which could cause some irrevocable consequences to the reality that we live in, or I don't know, maybe I blow up the entire building just by being there. So I think I'm good being just here. Is that all
Agreed.
right?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I look at you very kind of like, not really sure what you've said or why you've said it, but I just nod and solemnly as if like, yeah, man. What?
Dude, you make so much sense. Yeah, like nodding like in agreement, like, oh yeah, dude, yeah. You
Just
have no idea what I said.
Question: How tall is Grumble?
Like 2.5 feet.
Okay, yeah. No, Torik's gonna be like, yeah. Based on what you just said, I am going to stay here and I'm going to keep these two in check. I do not feel like Grumble will be able to handle if Jesse does anything.
I mean, I'm not gonna kill Grumble.
I stand behind you as if a weak, poor, defenseless little creature. And my eyes go big.
Why are
I
you
know
acting
you're
like that,
bad.
Grumble?
I know you
would
can.
kill him.
I know you can kill me if you had the chance. I'm not trusting you.
His face doesn't change. It looks a little sadder.
Don't trust him. He threw a chili pepper at my drink.
I would just like look at you, and then you just like see me. It's like you see my face smile, and I just look back down and I was like, "Where the fuck did you find a chili pepper?
It was in his drink.
Was it actually?"
Yes, it is a drink called Hellish Rebuke.
it didn't make me puke.
Yes, that was weird. Actually, how didn't you puke? It was an entire chili pepper. I was expecting you to suffer.
What can I say? I'm rather spicy. But then again, others say dicey.
Nice.
Ah, well, if you all, well, you two, at least you two can go in and get this done without any problems, hopefully. Oh, actually, what are you guys doing again?
Yes.
We're trying to find.
Did you give me the paper, Grumble?
You've probably seen it a couple of times.
I have not. I've literally been behind you and
Oh,
looking
right.
away from the paper.
Then I will show you the writ. Yeah, that we've got, which basically gives us rite of passage wherever we may wish, especially to come here.
Okay. And then why did you need to come here?
We're looking for signs of. I just look around, going, a gold.
Oh. Honestly, I could believe that with how much, because the Red Sands do need. Well, they
I,
could be cursed, but you never know.
I
There's
pull out
always something causing mischief here.
I pull out a drawing of a guy riding this huge lizard, and it's like some sort of dragon folk or lizard folk on the back of a lizard with snakes around him, and it's probably not the best drawing, but it's a drawing of the person that was leading the cult that got away, that we were chasing after.
So someone got kidnapped, and we are trying to find where they are. But the person who kidnapped them is a member of a cult that is called something Whisper, and they are very dangerous. So we're trying to see where they are.
Liam, have I heard anything about that recently? Just like in me just being out and about.
Nope, you wouldn't have heard anything about this. First
Okay.
time you've heard of it.
So, Turek's gonna like squint his eyes a little as you end up saying that. And she's like, and you said they led you here.
Well, I mean, the information that goes through this area is very important. So any investigation is mostly required to go to this place. We can always get something out of it. Anyways, I'm sure Raphael and Miss Carr, driver, she will be able
Oh,
to
driver,
get some
what is that?
information out of it.
What is a driver?
I'm not sure. I just thought of car and then I thought of driver. Isn't that her last name?
I mean, her last name is Carmine, yes, but I just. What's a driver come from?
I think
think it's
we
about
should
it.
take away the alcohol.
Yeah, no. Turek just like, since it's just like he takes his like claws and then just like grabs it toward like, it looks like he's just holding a small cup of water away from him.
Why would you take the water away? Give me the water back.
No.
Okay. You know what?
He
I
just
know
even
where-
he just doesn't even say like he doesn't even say like he doesn't even say like what's the word condescending or anything. He just says it like slightly pitifully. It's like,
I'm
no.
just like a goblin, dude. I don't know what happened. I became Alan from Smiling Friends ever since I took alcohol. Like yes, Mr. Boss.
All right,
I-
we should probably
I
get him
will-
up and going.
Yeah.
I will take him. I will wait with. I'll take him somewhere after you two do what you need to. I feel like all of us getting something in our system is better than nothing.
Whilst you babysit, I'm going to go and look around a bit.
You do that.
You sure you want it to be just me and... Wait, what happens if decisions have to be made?
Would you rather have no Jesse or a drunk Jesse making decisions?
Oh, I think drug Jesse for the fun.
No, 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 no.
I don't like you, Miss Carmine. You're evil.
Well, she's not a good line person.
I mean,
He's a
she
chaotic
used-
neutral.
She genuinely just says things as they are. I'm glad about that. Especially because I'm not good at insight. So yeah. So I stay at the bar then. You guys have fun.
All right, oh, I guess it's just me and you then, Raphael. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Never mind. Look at that. There's actually hello, Miss Callista. Miss Carmine, are you seriously here now again? As you see the large form of the athletic and well-toned form of Callista in her hides with her axe upon hand. Are you seriously here now? Did you join this group? Is that Jesse?
Ah shit. Hi, Callista. It's me, Jesse. Yeah.
Well, roll me a Constitution save to hold your.
It's over. It's over. Oh, it's over. It's so over.
Would I know
Right.
whoever this person? Would I know Callisto or no?
You would know Callista is actually she's the barbarian of the waste. You do fail, Jesse, by the way.
No,
You would know
that'd be a
her.
14. That'd be a 14. Would
Oh,
that
that'd be a 14?
succeed?
Oh, that
Ah.
succeeds. That
thank
succeeds.
God.
Ever so barely. You would know her actually as another caravaner and adventurer, quite renowned within these parts.
Ah, hello, Callisto.
Oh. Sandwalker, what are you doing with this lot? I thought you had a job.
Uh, I just point down to Jesse. He got impaled. Lost most of his organs.
No, I'm not. Can we stop talking about that?
You start crying.
I'm about to start crying. I genuinely, like,
I mean-
the alcohol is not helping. I definitely have watery eyes after that.
You could say it was
We
a
heard.
coincidence. I don't know what would have happened to him if I wasn't there.
Well, that's certainly concerning, to say the least. Glad to see you alive then, Jesse. Grumble, good to see
I
you.
don't
as
even know
well.
if I am alive.
I would just nod towards her. And
I assume the rest of your group is elsewhere?
Oh,
I was sent
Aru
to
just
go talk to
Aru
with
is
Galera
probably
as well.
inside his lamp this whole time. Don't worry. He probably will. I hope he didn't get kidnapped like Cardinier. Also, Cardinier, I don't know if you knew him, but he got all his limbs torn off. Well, not torn off, but like I don't think he's gonna be able to tap dance again.
Is Turek just that's also really funny. Turek just explains it better, just like as if like an interpreter. Most of his limbs were bending the wrong way.
Oh. What the hell's happened to all of you?
A lot, okay, a lot.
It was like a goo-like creature. Something not from here. It's honestly, it was enough to make me want to sit down. I almost fell there.
Well then, that's... I guess we'll keep an eye out for this as well. Regardless, Mr. Lyra I was also sent to see Mr. Lyra. You were sent here to gather information about the cults, right? Does it help with your search to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright then. We should probably not keep her waiting. She's apparently been waiting for all of us for a solid 30 minutes now.
Yeah, you
We
guys.
were
go
told
on.
she wasn't free yet.
You were told she wasn't free yet because you were asking for a different thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what it was.
She's been waiting for this party to show up for around 30 minutes now.
Oh God.
You, on the other hand, the reason why you were told otherwise was because you had a different job and she wasn't going to have visitors until this important meeting was
Okay.
handled. She didn't want to have to cut it off, like, right in the middle of it for when they showed up.
And so Torek's just gonna be like, "Oh, you two should go then."
Well then, sure, sounds like a plan. Come on, Raylan, let's leave them be.
Cool.
Grumble, you sure you don't wish to join us? It sounds like it'd be needed for all of us.
I mean, you see that he's kind of just already kind of ahead in that direction.
Oh, no,
That's good.
There he
I prefer
goes.
him there.
He was like he just stands and waits for them, but he won't go without them. But he was just kind of heading up in that direction anyway.
Oh, very well. You head over to the office, which is on the essentially northwestern side of the building through one of the doors, as you can see a tiefling woman who where is the image of her? Tiefling woman, purple skin, blue black horns and black hair, with a red shawl around her shoulders, in essentially a black dress with golden jewelry adorned all across her figure. Her eyes are black with golden scarlet as she looks over to you. Oh, hello there. I would presume you would be the ones that were sent to me by the Sultana, correct?
I show up the piece of paper.
Also, then certainly so. I've heard some of your exploits. Well done with dealing with the skeletons and cultists. I'm happy to hear that you are competent. It's certainly nice to hear, seeing as much of the other adventurers have already departed to Connaughton Keep itself. Welcome. Please take a seat. My name is Delira Temira. I am the, current leader of this branch of the Adventurers Guild within this region.
I will nod and take a seat and kind of shuffle up kind of close to the desk.
Yeah, pleased to meet you.
Sorry, can you as well? Pleased to meet you. It's good to see you again, Delira. And you as well as Callista. Please take a seat. As all you are able to take a seat within the office itself. Well, there's a certain bit of a problem in this end. While we've been contacted to look into this cult, I have not been able to find any direct information regarding them and their current whereabouts. I have been able to manage to find 3 leads that may offer some insight into the cult's operations, if that's what they are at all. An infestation of snakes have been plaguing the slums for a bit, for actually 2 weeks, if I remember correctly. It's admittedly not the much to go on, but since the cultists have been claiming that it is a snake within their dreams, it's probably the best look at we're going to get in such regards. Though I will admit that many of the locals within the slums have been blaming it on a Kenku who lives there, allegedly because of a certain plant that attracts snakes. This actually said Kenku has actually posted a contract hiring adventurers to retrieve more of this plant. So perhaps this may be
On that
quite simple lead.
contract, my little head will poke up and go,
Do you have a copy right here so I can look it with my eyes? I would like to look it over so we don't have any surprise.
Certainly, sir. Let me go see about pulling it out. As she pulls from her desk a piece of folded up paper before placing it in front of you. Here you go, Grumble.
Okay, cool. And so, and this is like written out exactly as is there.
Yep, as is. That's exactly how it's written.
Cool. So I look at it, and after looking at them, look at the thing, and come like, just looking at it, say, "This is a contract." I mean, like, doesn't look like much of a contract. I mean, I start turning it over to see where's the official version of this.
This is the official version of this. I assume you've never worked with a Kenku before.
I would just shake my head.
Well, they have a very particular way. She actually has to pull out a book from beneath from the bookshelf to her left. It says basic translation Kenku to common. Looks over the book, flips it over a few times. Well, Kenkus speak more through sound effects, literal onomatopoeias, as they can mimic sounds perfectly. So instead of referring to them by a word, like we would, they refer to them with the sound they make. Clank Clanks, in this instance, as she flips through the book a bit, would be adventurers. Globes, flips another time, goes to animals. Oh, I'm happy I marked this. Or a type of frog, or that's what I've been told. And hisses are snakes. I certainly do not know what hiss ouchies are, though, unfortunately. Certainly not within this book. But perhaps they're the plants, or actually, it is mushroom that he's looking for.
San Antonio. San Antonio. San Antonio. San Antonio. San Antonio.